Hello everybody, welcome to Exploring with Cindy and Dan. Today we are in the beautiful city of Lima, the capital of Peru, so join us in this adventure. This is our first video of our trip to Peru. We arrived in Peru on May 19, 2024, and we will show you what Lima is all about, and we will share our experiences that we had in Cusco, the capital of the Inca Empire. We visited Chincheros, Ollantaytambo, Valle Sagrado, and of course Machu Picchu in Aguascalientes in the region of Cusco. So please consider subscribing to our channel with the notification bell on so you'll know when we'll have our next video of Lima and Cusco. This is the airport in Peru, the Jorge Chavez Peruvian Airport, and it is a very busy airport. Our cousin and friends picked us up from the airport, and because of airport's delays and layover in the United States, we spent almost 23 hours getting to Peru this time. So we were very tired but excited at the same time. We stayed at a friend's house in Camacho, one of the multiple districts in Lima, and we were able to walk to a Starbucks for a nice cup of coffee the next morning. Starbucks in Peru marks 2 decades of retail presence in the market in Peru. Since opening its first South American store in Lima back in 2003, Starbucks has captured the hearts of local coffee lovers. Now it has over 1,640 stores across 24 markets in Latin America and the Caribbean. We found out that here in Starbucks, you can order a coffee with their Starbucks main coffee brand or the Peruvian Starbucks coffee, which is a very smooth coffee, and since Dan really liked the Peruvian coffee, we brought back some coffee home with us. It had such a nice aroma and flavor. Peru is one of the few countries that Starbucks allows them to serve their own country coffee. Now we are at the Jockey Plaza Mall, or Centro Comercial Jockey Plaza. It is one of Lima's biggest, newest, and most popular shopping mall. This is an American-style 2-level shopping mall complex, and it is located in Surco, another district in Lima. It offers over 400 stores, including international brands like Carolina Herrera, Nike, Apple, Columbia, Boss, Puma, Starbucks, and many more stores. This shopping mall has a big parking lot, and it is open year-round from Monday through Saturday from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. If you have some time while in Lima, this is a great place to browse, shop, and eat, but avoid weekends because they are very crowded. Usually, the mornings are a great time to shop. It is called Jockey Plaza Mall in honor of the riders of the Monterrico racecourse that is located just outside on the east side of the mall. We stopped at the Jockey Plaza Mall after our morning Starbucks on a Monday, and the mall was not crowded. You will find multiple supermarkets outside the mall, like Plaza Vea or Totus, a home improvement store named Sodimac. It is like a big Home Depot. You will find a big movie theater, Cinemark brand, and this mall has more than 60 restaurants and snack concessions all over the mall. For us, this is our favorite shopping mall in Lima. On our next video, we will be showing you Larcomar Shopping Mall, which is a mall in the coastal district that has a great view of the Pacific Ocean. The last time we visited Peru was back in 2020, and it's been over 4 years. We really miss this country. We miss our friends and relatives, the culture, the people, and the amazing food. Lima is often referred to as the gastronomy capital of the Americas. Lima's cuisine is a melting pot of indigenous, Spanish, African, and Asian influences, making it one of the most diverse culinary destinations in the world. As a person who was born and raised in Peru, with also a Japanese heritage, I can truly say that Lima has the best food in all of South America. For example, the restaurant named The Central, located in Lima, was awarded #1 in the list of the world's 50 best restaurants in 2023. And Lima has also 3 other restaurants on the top 50 of the world's best restaurants. Peru is the 3rd largest country in South America after Brazil and Argentina. Their official language is Spanish, but in tourist destinations and restaurants in Lima, they will speak English. The Andes Mountain cross the country from north to south, forming diverse geographical regions. Peru is divided into 3 regions: the coastal desert strip where Lima is located, the rugged mountain ranges, and the Amazon basin. Peru is a nation of mixed ethnic origins. The official currency in Peru is the Nuevo Sol. The exchange rate at the time of this video was approximately 3.70 Nuevo Soles per $1. Peru is a naturally religious country. 89% of the populations are Catholics, 6.5% evangelical, 2.5% professes other religions, and the rest are atheists. Here in this country, all purchases are subject to taxes, but it's included in the price at an 18% rate, and the services of restaurants and hotels have an additional service tax fee. Tips in Peru is encouraged, just like in the United States. Tipping is usually between 10 to 18%, but it is not mandatory. In a third world country, most people live from tips, so if you find a great service in a restaurant or hotel, please leave a tip. For us, for example, we see Peruvians as hardworking people, and they are very nice and kind, especially with tourists, so we always leave a tip. As you can see here, Starbucks are everywhere. Even in this shopping mall, you will find 2 Starbucks. Continuing with a little bit of history of Peru, Peru has a population of over 32 million people, and Lima has almost 30% of the total population of Peru. The majority of the nation's resources, including its powers of state, its workforce, educational establishments, and other general services are concentrated here in Lima. Lima is a fascinating city of great contrast. It is very crowded, but it has so much to offer. Lima, the capital of Peru, is situated where the western range of the Andes meets the Pacific coast, on a series of plains watered by the river valleys of the Rimac and the Chillón, in the middle of the vast area of coastal desert. Lima has beautiful districts and residential areas. Its colonial-style historic center in the downtown area is one of the best preserved in the Americas, and it has preserved several pre-Columbian monuments as well. Lima was founded by the Spanish conquistador Francisco Pizarro on January 18, 1535, in the valley of the Rimac River. The 2023 census indicates that the population of Lima is around 10 million people, making it the second most populated city in the Americas after Sao Paulo. Thanks to Lima's rich cultural heritage, tourists are drawn to this city for its spectacular array of historic monuments and colonial architecture like the Monastery of San Francisco, the Plaza Mayor, Plaza de Armas, or the Cathedral of Lima, which are also a UNESCO World Heritage Site of Lima City Center or Historic Center in the downtown area. Like I said before, Lima has so much to offer, and it is a great stop on the way to Cusco. If you can spend a few days in Lima before going to Cusco, you won't regret it. There are so many places to see and visit, so many restaurants to try and appreciate their food, and there is no shortage of things to do and see here in Lima. Lima has a mild climate, and you will find 2 distinct seasons. Summer season is from December to April, and its winter season from June to October. May and November are generally transition months, so if you don't really like a hot humid weather or a cold humid weather, these months are great months to visit Lima. Temperatures in Lima rarely fall below 50 degrees in winter or rises above 32 degrees in summer, but the humidity is almost 100%. So the summer months, which are from December through April, are very sunny, hot, and muggy. And you have to remember that not every business has air conditioner. Some taxis and buses won't have air conditioner either. And if you stay in an Airbnb, don't expect any air conditioner. Houses do not have air conditioner here in Peru, but they will have fans. Because the electricity in Peru is very expensive, you won't see establishments running the air conditioner or electric heaters in the winter months. And just for your information, the electric system here in Peru is 220 volts. Outside the mall, you will find a small concession booth. And on the east side of the mall, you will see the Monterrico horse racetrack, or Hipódromo de Monterrico. There is a variety of supermarkets in Peru, and the biggest ones you will find are Plaza Vea, Vivanda, Totus, and Wong. Plaza Vea, for example, was awarded as the best retail supermarket at the Retail Hall of Fame Mexico and Peru 2022 award ceremony. The Retail Hall of Fame was born as a program that seeks to recognize the best retail establishments in Latin America. Every single time we come to Peru, we end up coming to these supermarkets, and we buy so many Peruvian products that you won't find in the United States or are really hard to find. We live in Oregon, so it is really hard to find Peruvian retail markets. But if you live in California, Florida, or New York, Peruvian food is very easy to find. La Ibérica Peruvian chocolate is one of the best brands in chocolate. If you come to Peru, don't forget to try this brand. Peru is one of the world's biggest fair trade coffee distributors. Because of the high altitude in the Andes area, coffee grows very well. Most coffee made in Peru is grown at least 4,000 feet above sea level. Higher altitudes are generally better for coffee growing. I believe Peru is the world's 8th leading coffee producer in terms of coffee area harvested and the 11th in terms of coffee exports. Some of the brands that you might see in the supermarkets in Peru are, for example, Chanchamayo Coffee, Maca Coffee, Boulder Organic Coffee, and Nor Andino Peru Coffee. And as I mentioned before, the Starbucks Peruvian coffee is very good as well. Now we are at Wong Supermarket, another great supermarket in Lima. Wong was closer to our friend's house, so we spent some time here at this supermarket. And they also have a small pharmacy inside the supermarket, just like a regular Walmart or a Target in the States. We left the market and we are traveling in the San Borja district, heading to the Indian and craft market in the Miraflores district, a very tourist destination area. This is the Indian market or the craft market. It is located in the Avenida Petitoires in Miraflores, a district in Lima, where you will find local handcraft or handmade souvenirs. There are endless small shops that sell typical Peruvian handcraft and souvenirs. If you are looking for a locally made alpaca rags or a beautiful Peruvian doll for your child, here is where you find them. You can find jewelry stores inside the Indian market and also a chocolate museum just across the street. There are also good bathrooms or washrooms for a fee of 2 soles, which it was around 54 cents. So remember to always keep some change in your pockets. In this kind of a flea market or craft market, you can always bargain. Remember that their price is not a set price. The more you walk inside the market, the cheaper the items will be, and you can always say no and keep looking for a better price. Just walking around the market, we found a little cute Peruvian doll for my niece, and their prices ranges from $5 up to $10. So spend some time in this market to get good deals. We usually spend 2 to 3 hours in this kind of craft markets because we usually buy souvenirs for our family and friends back at home. The shirts and t-shirt sizes are from small to large or extra large. If you're looking for a bigger size like XX, you will have to ask around and you will find few stores that sells a bigger size t-shirt or shirt. I was able to buy a XX shirt in one of these stores, so it is not impossible. This is the end of our first video of Lima. Thank you for watching it, and please consider subscribing to our channel with the notification bell on. It is free to do so and it will help us so much. And stay tuned for our next video of Lima and its restaurants. Thank you very much.